Cats Protection began in 1927 and since has grown to become the well-known leading feline welfare charity in the UK. The charity strives to home and neuter as many cats as possible and provide information to you, the public, to improve your understanding of cats in care. There are 31 adoption centres across the UK, as well as 254 branches run by 9,700 volunteers. Today we are visiting the National Cat Centre in Sussex, housing the headquarters of the Cats Protection, and it is the biggest adoption centre. Here we can see some volunteers treating cats with their daily medicines. On site they also have a veterinary centre where cats are treated for various illnesses as well as being neutered, one of the Cats Protection's main goals. Neutering is a key procedure which is carried out on every cat that comes into care to stop cats from breeding and to control cat populations. If a cat isn't old enough to be neutered, the Cats Protection give a voucher to the cat's adoption home to allow for them to get their kitten neutered so that fewer cats are left unwanted and in care.
I'm a senior cat care assistant here at the National Cat Adoption Centre. I've been working with Cats Protection for 12 years. So my role is mainly one of a cat care assistant. So what I tend to do is every day we come in and we feed the cats, we medicate them, and then we clean out their pens. And once that's all ready, then we open our doors to the public. And then if a person comes in that wants to meet a cat, they have to fill out a home finder questionnaire. We go through all the details to them, we try to match the right cat to the right home. So they meet some of our lovely kitties, like some of these guys here. And then what we do is, if they want to put a cat on reserve, we will do a home interview or home visit depending on the type of cat they choose and the environment that they live in. And then we have a 48-hour calling off period, so that gives the people time to think about the commitment they're taking on, and they can collect within 7 days. So that's kind of the process mainly of what we do as a cat care assistant. There are other things, like when we have cats coming in, we give them all health checks. Every cat in the centre we give them a monthly health check too, so we'll check over them from top to toe to make sure everything's okay. And then it's just the daily running of the centre really, so it's just taking care of them, making sure everything's okay. That's it. There's quite a lot of varied roles. We have a website which is www.cats.org.uk, and it's got many roles on there that people can do. So we have volunteer drivers, so people will go and collect cats from various places for us. We have people that work on our reception, so volunteer receptionists, because that is quite a big part of the job as well, is taking the phone calls from cats that are coming into the centre, for anyone that wants to come and visit us. We also have volunteer cat care work, and we have desensitisers, so those are people that come in, they spend time with cats that are a little bit nervous or not coping well in care, so they spend time with them, help them to deal with the situation they're in really. We try to do this the best we can for them, but sometimes in this sort of situation, surrounded by lots of other cats, they can get a little bit stressed. So these people come in and they just spend some time with them to help them make it feel a little bit more calmer. What else do we have? We have people that do our website for us, so keeping that up to date on our Facebook page, because that's very important, is to get our message out, and also our cats onto the websites. So there's quite a lot of varied roles there, so there's something for everyone.
The Cats Protection strongly support neutering, as cats are abundant breeders. One unneutered female can be responsible for producing 20,000 descendants in just 5 years. Just one unneutered female can produce 18 kittens a year. Hi, my name is Mel and I've been a fosterer with Worthing Cats Protection since 2008. In my time of being a fosterer, I've fostered indoors just over 100 cats and kittens, different sort of cats and kittens. Some have come from homes and some have been found as strays. Fostering is a really rewarding job. Quite often I've fallen in love with a cat and thought, that's it, I've got to keep that cat. But then when a potential owner turns up, they just seem like the perfect match, because our homing officers in our local branch have done a fantastic job of sorting out who's suitable for what cat and what cat may possibly like a potential owner. So people pop round and then I generally instantly know that they are going to be fantastic together, and really the cats choose the potential owner. So if you fancy fostering, you can either do it indoors, which you just either have a room specifically for the cat, because we have to be very careful of infectious diseases, and also some cats aren't very good at socialising initially. Or you can have a pen installed in your garden if you have a garden, or a couple of pens installed in your garden, and then you can foster. There's lots of help given. All you need to do is give them love, time, all the food is provided, vet bills are paid for. You do have to take them to the vet, and the bond is lovely, but when you see them go to their potential forever home, it's really fantastic. So being a fosterer, I had to go through lots of training at the National Cat Centre to understand cats and how we're supposed to be looking after them properly to make sure that they are given the right kind of care while they are in our care. So a few of the courses I went on was understanding ferals, where we learnt about obviously feral colonies, strays that come in and their behaviour, some diseases they may have, which then leads us on to things like disease control, health checking and infectious diseases. A lot of strays do come in with health issues, including the common little thing called the flea. A lot of owners have called up many times, sort of wanting their cats rehomed because they have fleas. And a little bit of education in how to combat fleas within the home, that is treating the cat and the home if you have a problem, can just sort everything out, and really the cat's just fine living in the home. Another course I went on was pregnancy, neonatal care and hand rearing, because sometimes we do have kittens who are about to have kittens, or just grown-up mums who haven't been neutered yet, expecting cats, and they come in and have babies within our care, or we do in fact find boxes of kittens, and we have to hand rear them. So it's really valuable training that we are given. If you are considering to introduce a cat into your home to make your home a real home, then please consider adopting a cat from Cats Protection. All the cats are microchipped, neutered, health checked and vaccinated for a year. They come with 4 weeks free insurance. But really what you're doing is you are giving a cat in need a home, and it doesn't matter what kind of home you have, there will be a cat suitable for you. There are cats that love gardens, there are cats that want to stay indoors, so if you live in a flat on a busy road, an indoor cat could be ideal for you. 2 cats, we have plenty of cats that come as pairs, and really it's just such a lovely thing to do, and you know that you will be helping a cat have its forever home.
Back at the Cat Centre, it is 3 p.m, which for the cats can mean only one thing: dinner time. The volunteers and workers at the National Cat Centre begin to dish out the cats' meals one by one, as some cats have special dietary requirements. This can take quite some time, as there are hundreds of cats and kittens to be fed. There are lots of ways you can help cats in need at the Cats Protection. Fundraising, of course, is one of the vital things we have to do. This can be done through lots of fun activities like sponsored walks, fashion shows, carnivals, as well as just popping to your local Cats Protection charity shop, maybe buying a calendar there or some of the products they have in stock that have been kindly donated, which of course you can do as well. The Cats Protection is a national charity, but there are regional branches, such as the one I volunteer for, Worthing District Branch. All the money we raise locally goes to help the cats here. One of the ways we also help the cats is by asking people to sponsor a cat pen, such as those at my fellow fosterers' gardens.
If you are interested in volunteering, then it is very simple to apply. Simply go to www.cats.org.uk and click on Get Involved, which will give you a menu of many other ways to help support the charity, as well as how to apply to volunteer. Alternatively, find our Find an Opportunity page where you can search for volunteering availabilities near you. The National Cat Centre is open to the public from 10 AM to 4 PM, with the last adoption viewings at 3:30 PM. Visitors can meet the cats, follow a nature trail and visit the gift shop. You can find us at the National Cat Adoption Centre in Chelwood Gate. But you don't only have to adopt or foster to get involved. Remember, the Cats Protection are always in need of donations to their charity shops, fundraising events, leaving something in your will, a volunteer driver, becoming a member, and much more. Without your support, the Cats Protection can't continue to offer its outstanding services as they do today. So please visit www.cats.org.uk and contact us today to make a change.